Welcome to video 13 in the Professional Service Firm online video series. In this video we're going to be looking at how should professional service firm business owners consider the issue of trust in the context of using online video and the social media. Trust really is the key to all that's involved in business development. We all appreciate that at the heart of successful professional service firm success is the building and sustaining of trust. It's the place from which all else flows. So why is it that so few have really thought it through? But exactly what is trust? How should it be viewed in the marketing context? How do you go about building trust? Trust is something that most professionals say they implicitly understand. But when we ask, what is it? They have real difficulty in defining it in substantive terms that are useful in the marketing context. So what is trust? Well, for someone to have trust in you or your firm, it requires them to have confidence. A confidence that focuses on two elements, character and competence. What does that mean? Well, when we consider character, we look at integrity and motives. When we consider competence, we look at abilities and results. Zig Ziglar, I often quote him, and Jim Rohn, said, "If people like you, they'll listen to you, but if they trust you, they'll do business with you." How valuable is that? Exceptional performance is not all. Only an expert can judge a professional's performance, and it's a fact that professionals have to be employed because clients are not experts. Far, far from it. So to build trust, people need to appreciate in their own terms, not in professional terms, what you do, why you do it in the way you do, how well you do it, and what are the values that underpin exactly what you do. All this makes for a pretty heavy mixture. As people become more demanding, they increasingly flit from one service provider to another. To halt all this flitting, business owners really need to rethink just how you present your character and competence. So much is usually missed out that's meaningful to the person you're trying to talk to. You talk at a professional level, as if you're talking to other professionals. You need to rethink the ways you talk to people, in terms of what you say and the means by which you say it. And you need to rethink how effective you are at talking at an emotional as opposed to an intellectual level. Clients are first and foremost emotional creatures that buy services based on how they feel. They're heart dominant. Only after having made an emotional decision do they go on to rationalize it at an intellectual level. In such a context, how you communicate and what you focus on is hugely important. A firm's market trust and great client relations are a synonymous duo. The building of trust should have a central place in a firm's communication strategy, simply because it has a central place in the buying process. We can go much further. Reputation equals brand, equals trust, equals reduced costs, equals greater speed of decision making. Trust equals reputation, equals brand, equals reduced costs, equals greater speed. This is very, very powerful. For a professional firm, trust is a pre-requirement for great relations, a strong brand, lower costs, and speed of decision making. Trust is a tangible asset. It can and should be built, shaped and nurtured. By building trust, you build reputation and your brand. You reduce your costs and you increase the speed of client-side decision making. The relationship that exists between trust, brand, reputation, speed and costs must not be underestimated. In the attention age, with its focus on the use of social media, securing trust should be a central part of a firm's strategic business development approach. The new media and online video provides an exceptional platform to facilitate the interplay of this very powerful relationship. A well-structured approach to building trust will hugely improve your financial performance, the number and quality of clients seeking you out, the strength of your brand, the cost of doing business, and the speed by which things happen and by which decisions are made. The stronger the level of trust, the stronger a firm's brand. The more people are willing to listen, the stronger the firm's reputation, the lower will be fee resistance, the greater the level of trust, the faster new services will be taken up, and a virtual circle takes off. Every firm and every individual in every firm has a reputation. So what is yours? Like it or lump it, we all have a reputation, be it 0 through to outstanding. Have you really checked out what is yours at the moment in the marketplace in which you hope to compete and win out? The trust speed relationships cost balance is reflected in your results, your dividends, the testimonials you receive, the referrals you get, your conversions, your repeat purchases, and much else. It affects how easy it is for the firm or individuals within to make their mark, how influential your firm and your people are, whether you're seen as the go-to must-use firm, whether you, the business owners, are called on to speak, and whether you're given the benefit of the doubt when issues arise or problems come up. To actually help you to do your own check on the level of trust and reputation that you have, here are 20 questions that you might ask of yourselves. What is our brand or reputation? How are we perceived by those we seek to serve? And by those we do serve? What is the reputation of each of our partners or directors? How does our firm's overall reputation vary across our service mix? How does the reputation of our firm's people vary across our service mix? Is our reputation based on us having a high level of technical capability? Are we trusted as genuinely caring service providers? Are there any reputation shortfalls? Are we associated with a high level of integrity? Is our reputation based on high quality content? Is our reputation related to values we hold true to? Are our values recognised as the right ones for our service offer and our target sector? Is our reputation associated with a high level of honesty? Do we have a reputation in our target marketplace for addressing the real issues of concern, and are we perceived to do so to exceptional standards? Is our reputation based on us producing exceptional results? Does our reputation reflect our capabilities? Are we seen as the must-use firm? Does our reputation reflect on our constant improvement? Are we recognised as trusting and as a trustworthy firm? Does the work we do and the way we do it build trust? And who says so? Are we perceived to have a better track record than our competitors? And who says so? And do people want to recommend our services? And do they? Now, these are all questions that we as professionals might like to think very positively about. But of course, it's not what we think, it's what other people think. You have to get out there and do some asking, and not from people who want to please you. This is not an easy exercise. You really need to get to the truth and then think, in the context of what else we're going to be discussing in subsequent videos, how you can actually build relationships and trust, how you actually get people to know, like and trust you. In the next video, we're going to be looking at the whole issue of when seeking to build trust, what specifically should you be thinking about? See you there.